A very good morning and welcome to the Forex Fundamentals Weekly Market Outlook, where we are going to spot the current best setups that occur in our platform and matching that with the price action on the charts. So first of all, we are starting off in the master scoreboard. As you can see, we have all the fundamental real-time scores in here, as well as the table. So in the table, we can view either the most bullish or the most bearish pairs. So starting off with the most bearish pairs in this case, we can see it's clearly the pound pairs that are the weakest as of right now. We have seen a massive push to the downside already last week. So let's see if some of the pairs already pulled back and which are currently the best pairs to trade. So we have GBP NOK, GBP NZD, GBP USD, GBP AUD, and GBP Swiss, where the new sentiment aligns also the best for GBP Swiss and GBP NOK. So let's have a look at those pairs and let's see what confluences we have. So as you can see, the price action has been trending down beautifully, aligning with the bearish score. We can see there's now currently a slight pullback happening. A lot of bearish news on the pound, but bullish news for the Swiss, also likely due to the risk sentiment being risk off. So we can see the intrinsic strength is in our favor, the external drivers, as well as the new sentiment, which is bearish for the pound and bullish for the Swiss. And we are risk off. So if the risk sentiment we can check, we are clearly in a risk off market right now, likely due to the tariff news. So if we go back to GBP Swiss, we can also check out the news, for example, around the Swiss franc. And what we can see, US orders some stuff to leave Beirut embassy amid our intentions. That's a little bit of political news, but the Trump tariff reversal is a win for the rivals and China, but it's also causing risk of trade turmoil. Turmoil boosts the yen, Swiss, and gold safe haven flows immediately, and short-term dollar weakness as well. And pound and AUD remain bearish medium term as the relative US tariffs erode export competitiveness. So what we can check here is a few articles. Let's pull up one from ING here. So what we can see, terribly strong. The Swiss franc remains terribly strong, where the inflows are a function of the dollar basement trade. Tools to fight this currency strength are limited, so they cannot intervene, which is a very strong driver for further Swiss strength. The SNB has said that it really does not want to take the policy rate negative again, but as this pressure remains on Euro Swiss, it would not be a surprise for the market to price in one full rate cut from the SNB over the next year. Currently, minus 12 base points is already priced in. So this is of course very strong for the Swiss franc, and this could be a nice pair to trade therefore. So going back to GBP Swiss, you can still see this is minus 18. We have the confluences aligned. We have the news pretty much aligned. It's not a carry trade. The COT report is pretty neutral. The balance of payments is not in our favor, and the seasonality is equal as well. So I think we have a strong confluence for shorting GBP Swiss. So while looking at the charts, we have seen already a massive drop on GBP Swiss. So if you are subscribed to Forex Fundamentals, you would have taken this beauty trade in the past month. This was a really big winner. Myself took this trade. It was an absolute banger. For now, what would I be looking for? Well, we saw already that we pulled back into here, but there's no clear fractal break to the downside. What I would be waiting for is something like this, and then getting back to those 1.04 lows we reached earlier. It's kind of like this key level, and we have those lows at 103.6. So this is definitely something we could still reach, especially if we look on the higher time frame. So watching GBP Swiss, but let's look at the other pound pairs, as we also have seen some further weakness on those pairs. For GU, I will be wanting to see another pullback. Again, last week, beauty, all of the pound shorts played out. GBP NZD, kind of the same story. Would like to see some more liquidity getting taken. I do believe that the New Zealand dollar can continue its run into the first quarter of 2026. So having a look at GBP NZD, what you can do in the cross pair selector is match the pairs. You can see it is step by step getting weaker, the score, although we saw some slight weakness from the tariff hits. We still see the 3 out of the 8. The risk sentiment is kind of tricky right now, with the pound being a little bit more neutral. But let's have a look at New Zealand dollar. Liking all signals patience on rate hikes amid rising inflation and fragile recovery. So yeah, this is kind of maybe not the best trade as of right now, because New Zealand dollar is not recovering as fast as expected. So therefore GBP NZD would maybe not be the best pair to trade. Let's see, GBP CAD could be a nice one as well, although I do think as well the CAD is pretty weak right now, so not the ideal pair to trade. And yeah, GBP AUD again, guys, last week we have seen an amazing push again, but for now on GA I would want to see again like a 50% retracement to then go and look for new shorts. For now, I would put my alerts around the 50% level, so we have premium prices to then take further shorts. Let's see. What about the bullish pairs, guys? So let's look at some bullish pairs right now. So we have NZD JPY. Well, we already read about NZD JPY that the New Zealand dollar is kind of tricky as well. We can have a look. So for NZD JPY, yeah, we have seen that it's ranging really hard. We did take all of the liquidity right now, so we might get like a play to the top of the range. For me, what I would want to see again is 50% and then trading back up higher in the range. Let's see, USD SEK and Euro SEK are great pairs as well for the rest of the yen pairs. So looking at the Euro SEK, I mean, this was a beauty as well. If we go to the cross pair score, you can see recently it had a very big jump, the 29th of January, and then look at the price action, guys. Look at that. I mean, the score jumps, and then literally 1 week later we called a low of the Euro SEK, right? So this was absolutely beautiful. I think one of our traders took this trade here after the 4-hour fractal break. It retraced, and yeah, now we see further pushes into the highs. For Euro SEK, again, what would I want to see? If this is Friday, I would want to see, like, again, if it stays in this order flow, getting to the lows, maybe taking this liquidity. I would put my alert here and then take further longs, and then yeah, until further notice. So this is something I would look at for Euro SEK. I mean, the euro is not that strong as well, but we can still see we have 3 out of 8 confluences for the trade, and the new sentiment is kind of favor SEK, but so that is something we need to take into account. More predictable appreciation, so maybe in the future we will see SEK further strength, but we will have to monitor the scores, of course, as well. Let's see. So Euro GBP is a nice one, NZD CAD and AD CAD. So let's look at those pairs. Let's see what confluences we have. So for example, we have 6 out of 8 confluences, right? So we just don't have the risk sentiment yet. But yeah, this is just an absolutely beautiful play. The price of retiring in Australia jumps is cost of living bites. Yeah, very good. We have some Australian dollar inflation rates coming up tomorrow. So this is definitely something we need to watch. Also, we had some updates to the economic calendar. They have not been rolled out yet, but they are being rolled out this week. So you will get a nice pop-up at the right of your screen. So yeah, we have CPI. This is what is coming up. So this week, not so much. We have mostly medium impact news and a little bit of high impact news. So CAD GDP and the Australian dollar inflation rates are the high impact events of this week. So let's say we get a bullish surprise on AED JPY. I think this is an absolutely beautiful play. Last week it was already super bullish. It has been over the past months, of course. We can now see that we took the lows again. Did we take the 50%? Yes, we did. So wow, there was a beautiful liquidity entry. Maybe again, if we pull back, we can see further longs on AED JPY. So again, these levels I am watching. AED NZD, yeah, beauty will probably keep on going. AED Swiss is still trending up. Same for NZD Swiss. And NZD CAD, guys, this is all. We took out this liquidity. No, we didn't, but we did get some fractal raise to the upside. If I go back to NZD CAD, we are, no, that's the wrong pair. We have a plus 25 intrinsic score, but only 1 out of 8 confluences. So therefore, I do need to see some more confirmation for this trade. So this was just a trading idea. What we would want to see is some more confirmation again out of this range. So let's see if we can already get the push up. If not, we wait for this liquidity to get taken out and then see the reversal. So for the rest, I mean, Euro GBP, we want to look for more longs. So let's wait for either one of the fractals to get broken and then take further longs. So it would be very nice if we take some kind of liquidity and then see the further continuation to the upside. Euro AUD, again, yeah, it stays bearish. Same for Euro NZD. We could see a little bit more upside though, but it is at those MA ribbon levels again in the supply. So I would also be interesting to see, we also see ascending price action. So we might get like an aggressive breakout again back to the downside. So this is something we could be watching, but again, we also have to see what the New Zealand dollar does, as they didn't signal any rate hikes anytime soon, like I showed you in the article, right? So focus on post-recession recovery, high employment justifies patience, but risks inflation entrenchment, yeah. So let's see, guys. Also, we can have a look at the analytics, like what is currently the net most bullish pair. So we see it's gold, it's Swiss, it's oil, and the metals. And well, I mean, the commodities are doing very well. I mean, I had this short earlier, which exactly, of course, missed my entry, but on Friday I took this liquidity, got taken, it trades up. Yeah, with silver, I mean, we can just keep on aggressively trading with the order flow back to 105, 110 and beyond. So same for oil. Yeah, wow. Keeps on going, man. So, and then yeah, the Swiss pairs, like I said, with GBP Swiss, maybe one of my favorites, and CAD Swiss as well. So if we get any more retracements, CAD Swiss shorts could be nice as well. Yeah, CAD still pretty weak. Pound, NZD, Euro. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. If you're trading multiple pairs, you can take into account the correlation as well. Just check out, like, okay, if I'm trading GBP Swiss and I want to take a CAD Swiss as well, what would be the correlation? Well, you can see that's pretty safe. But GJ and Euro Yen is, for example, very, very correlated. So if you both go long, the chance of them moving very similar is very high. So take this into account. And yeah, the cold reports, you can use this, of course, as an extra confluence. So you can see like what the net positioning is on the pound, which is actually more long than shorts. So institutions are more long on the short. But again, you can also check this for the other currency you're trading, Swiss long as well. Swiss longs are actually growing right now. So that's a pretty interesting jump, which further justifies to long Swiss, I guess, because we have seen this current flip right now, as the net positioning was very short, but as of the last update, we have seen an increase. So definitely use this COD report as well, just to keep layering your analysis, which would be a nice confluence for CAD Swiss. I mean, let's look at CAD. Yeah, CAD is clearly institutional shorts. It is becoming lower, but it is still short. So for CAD Swiss, I think that's actually a pretty nice CAD Swiss short with how many confluences aligning, 4 out of 8. You can see the COD report is favoring Swiss. So yeah, guys, the news as well. So check out CAD Swiss as well. This was the weekly market outlook. Let me know if you like this video. I'll do them every week around Monday or Tuesday. And we also just launched our affiliate program where you can get a 10% discount for your friends, and you will be earning 15 to 20% of the recurring revenue of that membership. So if you want to support us, if you really believe in our product and our vision, and want to get your friends on board as well, make sure to sign up using affiliates.forexfundamentals.com. We will set you up with the code, with your link, and you can use it to share it with your friends and fellow traders who also want to start using Forex Fundamentals. Thank you so much. Link down below.